Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Otis Collier here. So, today's topic, we're going to be speaking about how to get your clients to continue to exercise without you, which will eventually increase your revenue because now they're more likely to stay in your program. As a bonus, it will help them get integrated into your gym environment or atmosphere. So, most of the time, most people have this conundrum of asking, hey, I work out with you 2-3 times a week, that's great, but what do I do when I'm not with you? I don't know. So, as a trainer or a fitness professional, you would give them homework. You would give them an exercise program. So you'll have like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and you'll list it all out, and the likelihood of them doing it is very low. Why? One of the reasons they might not feel like doing it, or they don't feel comfortable doing it, is because they're not comfortable in the environment that they're in. As trainers, we kind of like hoard them and kind of keep them in like a little corner in our training section. We don't really let them explore the gym. We don't really let them become ingratiated. We don't become like the mayor of the gym and introduce them to everyone to make them comfortable in the environment. So we're not going to really go over how to do that in this video or why that's important, but that needs to be done for them to be able to come back to the gym independently without you. And you want them to come without you because you can't babysit. If they're only relying on you to exercise or to get better or to fix whatever they're trying to fix, then the problem is now they're going to like dump all their things on you. They're not going to take ownership of it. And you're going to run into this perpetuating problem, hence the real issue, where they're constantly leaning on you. You give them homework. I didn't do it. I kind of hired you to do it. It's your job. I was expecting you to take you to the next level, which doesn't really help. You kind of need them. You definitely need them actually to do their part so you can able to do your job. So you're more of a coach than a heavy lifter. But like I said, those are different topics. That's not for here today. The goal here is to try to help them figure out how you combat that. The original thing is, what do I do when I'm not with you? Now, most people, if they do decide to come to the gym, or you do get them to come to the gym, this is probably the routine. Come in, stretch, do a little abs, treadmill, or some cardio thing for about a half hour, then they go home. They probably won't even hit a machine, because they're not sure if it interrupts with your program or not. They might try to mimic one or two things you're doing, but they're really not getting anywhere. And most trainers kind of lean on them, like, just do cardio. Okay, you can do that, but it's not structured, and it needs to be structured. Everyone needs structure. So one way you can kind of combat this is get them to join an exercise group. I repeat that. Get them to join an exercise group in your gym. All right. So if your gym offers this, is an excellent bonus. If they don't, try to team up with someone where they do these kind of group exercise kind of things, and y'all can kind of collaborate on different things. I'll do another video on how to do that, but one way you can do that is the people in the group will come to you for some specific things that they need to address here and there. And you will refer people to the group when they just need overall activity. You just need them to move and shake and groove, but you don't have enough time, so you can refer them out. And y'all can use that as referral sources back and forth. That's a little tip there. So back to it. You get them to, if you do have an exercise group class in your gym, you need to start tapping into that as a referral, but more so keeping your clients active and busy. First, I suggest that you should take the class. You need to take the class and be a student, be a client for that group fitness. Don't even introduce yourself as a trainer. Just be there for a month, 2 months. Understand the culture. Understand if the culture in this class is what it aligns with you. More so the teacher's philosophy, their thinking, how they coach, how they teach their class. Does that align with you? Okay, so now you can get a feel of how the class goes, and then you can introduce yourself. Hey, I've been taking your class for the last 2 months. I'm a trainer here. I'm just trying to get a feel of this. I mean, I love your class. You can see I come all the time. I'm very interested about referring my clients to you when they're not with me, and I know they would get a good exercise because X, Y, Z, right? So what that does is now the group teacher, the teacher of the group, the instructor, they now have a new referral source now. Now they're going to kind of advocate for you, okay? Now that they know that you're going to send clients to them, they're going to kind of look out for them and make sure that they are on the P's and Q's and stuff like that, and you'll still be taking a class with them, which is another benefit as well, because if people find out you're a trainer, you take a class with them, the likelihood of them trying to train with you and they have an individual thing, or if they need a trainer, is come to you because they already know you. You're part of the group, you're part of the family, the community. So you need to get them to do that. Another benefit of referring your clients to the group is they get to do something. They're actually exercising. They're actually doing something structural. All right, so because you have kind of weed out all the instructions, you kind of determine like this class is really good for my clients. So this class is good for this group of clients, and this class is good for this group of clients. So you might have for instance, a HIIT class or a boxing class. That might be good for your younger athletes or someone that's into striking. But you have also a yoga class that, hey, this person is so inflexible, they need to stretch. We can't hit certain things because they're not flexible. Let me refer them to the yoga class. Or, all right, this is a cycling class. Oh man, they just need crazy cardio. Let's refer them to there. And I know they'll get a good workout. I don't have to worry about the cardiovascular. That's one aspect in your program that's taken care of by someone else. You're basically outsourcing your issues or your challenges, not issues, your challenges with the client that you have. So you should tap into this, all right? This is a very untapped in resource that a lot of trainers do not utilize. Some of the reasons because they feel like you're in competition with the person. You feel like the group instructor is going to take your client. The client's going to love the class. They're not going to come back with you, which is so not true. In my experience, every time I refer my clients to group fitness instructors and their classes, one, they absolutely love the class because the class is dope. All right. Two, the likelihood of them coming back into the gym is higher because now the group class might be twice a week, and you can have this person training in 2 other days that the class is not there, and now they're in the gym 4 days a week, and the likelihood of them getting results because they're consistently coming, they're consistently putting enough volume in to get the results they need will increase. Who do you think they're going to give credit to? You. Because you referred them to them. You're going to get at least half the credit. Because one, you referred them to them. Two, you're still their trainer. You're still overseeing what they're doing. Okay? Think of it as a doctor referring it to a surgeon. The doctor gets half the credit. Half of the credit. The surgeon gets half. The doctor gets half because the doctor kind of referred them. Same with you. You'll get half of the credit, and the instructor get half of the credit. It's a win-win. All right? Everyone there, and then they're going to talk about it. People are going to see how they're changing. And everything. Now, when they spark over conversation, who do you think they're going to talk to about their trainer? Oh, you. They're like, oh, my trainer's so great. They referred me to this. I'm on this individual program. He got me lifting this. But then he also suggested that I go to this class here, and this instructor is great. They do this and this, and the program complements the class, and I just feel great. So now this one person is a referral source for 2 different instructors. And you can kind of just keep going, and keep going. Like that. I mean, and I don't know if this is possible in your gym. You have to check, but now you can probably kind of use it as a fee for your or a commission. You use a commission for the trainer. Like, all right, every 5 clients I refer to your class, give me a little kickback. And they the same thing. Every person I refer to, they sign on, give me a little kickback or something like that. You can do it like that. It don't have to necessarily be money. It could be a little gift card, or it can be dinner, whatever. Right? Some kind of indication that you're appreciating, so you can kind of build that rapport within the fitness person, because the fitness person will see a lot different people than you are. They will see groups of people, 20 people, maybe even 30 people, depending on how big the class is, and they might see, you know what, that person right there, Otis is great at this. They would need that. Let me refer them to you. All right, so you need to tap into this. All right, this is a very untapped source, and so to help your clients really get to the next level is I strongly suggest you put them in group instructor classes, group fitness classes. If it's in your gym, it's a bonus. If not, just out resource to reach out, kind of do a little bit of your research, and you'll find an appropriate class, you'll find an appropriate location, and it could work happen. It worked well with me. I mean, it worked well with me in the past. It's still doing it right now. Definitely because I'm in the rehab kind of realm. I'm not necessarily in the fitness like that. I kind of outsource that to other people. I kind of get people back because I'm like the human engineer. So that is the topic of today. Leave your comments in below. Let me know how well you have done this. Have you ever thought about this? If you have, how successful it is. I would love to hear your stories and I'd love to hear your points, your ideas, okay? Spark a conversation. Until then, see you soon.